If you're over 60, you've probably heard this advice before. You should stop eating eggs. They're bad for your heart. But here's something that may surprise you. Many of my older patients completely removed eggs from their diet. A few months later, they came back complaining of muscle weakness, constant fatigue, memory problems, and faster bone loss. So today, as a doctor, I want to explain this clearly and honestly. Should people over 60 eat eggs? And if yes, how many are safe? And how do you eat them without harming your heart? Part 1. How the body changes after 60. After age 60, the body does not process food the same way it did at 30 or 40. Here's what changes. Muscle mass naturally declines if protein intake is too low. The stomach produces less digestive acid, making digestion slower. The heart, liver, and blood vessels become more sensitive to diet. That's why a younger person may eat eggs and feel energized. An older adult may eat them the wrong way and feel bloated or unwell. So the real question isn't, are eggs good or bad? The real question is, are eggs appropriate for a body over 60 and under what conditions? Part 2. Why doctors don't want seniors to eliminate eggs. A single egg contains complete protein, rare and extremely valuable for aging muscles. Vitamin B12, essential for brain and nerve function. Vitamin D, critical for bone strength. Choline, important for memory and cognition. Lutein and zeaxanthin, protective nutrients for aging eyes. In clinical practice, I often see older adults who don't get enough protein, lose strength and balance, lack B12, experience brain fog and forgetfulness, lack vitamin D, develop bone pain and osteoporosis faster. When eaten correctly, eggs help replace exactly what the aging body is losing. Part 3. Cholesterol, the biggest misunderstanding. This is where most fear comes from. Yes, eggs contain cholesterol, but here is the medical reality. Over 70% of cholesterol in your blood is produced by your liver, not your diet. For most people, cholesterol from eggs has little effect on blood cholesterol levels. The problem is not the egg itself. The problem is eating too many, eating them the wrong way, and eating them without considering existing health conditions. For people over 60, eggs are not the enemy, but they are not a free food either. Part 4. How many eggs are safe after 60? From a medical perspective, a safe guideline is 3 to 5 eggs per week for most older adults over 60, spread out across the week, not every single day. If you have heart disease, high cholesterol, long-standing diabetes, limit intake to 2 to 3 eggs per week and monitor how your body responds. What I do not recommend is eating 2 or 3 eggs every day, using eggs as a main protein source daily for long periods. Part 5. The healthiest way to eat eggs. Preparation matters more than people realize. Best options are boiled eggs, steamed eggs, eggs eaten with vegetables and fiber, consumed in the morning or early afternoon. Avoid fried eggs cooked in excess oil, runny or undercooked eggs, eating eggs late at night. A common mistake I see, people blame eggs for health problems when the real issue is oil, butter, and cooking methods. Part 6. Who should limit eggs even more? You should reduce egg intake if you have uncontrolled high cholesterol, have had a stroke or major cardiovascular event, or consistently feel bloated or heavy after eating eggs. Listen to your body. If you feel light and energized, eggs may suit you. If you feel uncomfortable, reduce frequency. A doctor's advice. If you're over 60, you don't need to fear eggs, but you also shouldn't eat them the same way you did when you were younger. Eggs are healthy only when eaten in moderation, prepared correctly, and matched to your individual health condition. Remember this, eat to support your body, not just to follow old habits.